I want to see that barbershop
That's
mobile.
that's the one who travels around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
the first one to donate
That's
to that. I was
crazy.
the first one.
Wow.
He was the winner in August. So the process I go by is random. It's nobody like, I just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to look out for them because they pretty or because we in the streets. It's random. You can't pay for it. You can't rig it. It's like, God will send me your way.
That's big.
One way or another, God will send me your way.
And you say you started this in July.
I started in July.
And before that, you were just doing regular clothing, or
I was just selling clothes in the streets. You know what I mean? I give away a lot though. Like a lot of shit we don't record because I don't owe nothing to the people to see. You know what I mean? It's like if God see me, I feel like I'm paying you back for those sins I committed before I turned 30. Before you gave me the dream, before the clothing line made way. All the sins I committed before that. That's why I do a lot of good shit and don't put it on camera because it ain't for y'all. It ain't for the people. It's times I go to the playground. People, the streets will tell you. If you walk through the streets, they'll tell you like, no, he take care of the streets. From the kids to the adults. So a lot of shit don't go on camera. It just, when July came, I looked at my savings and was like, wow, this shit real.
yeah,
I don't know what else to do with this money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want a rollie. I don't want jewelry. I don't want the foreign. I don't want the...
The dreams change. The dreams change.
The dream changed. It was like, damn, I don't even want a ball. Like, I want to stay here and rebuild this shit. I want to see, like, I want to be safe out here. I want to know that I'm a trillionaire, billionaire, and I could still be here with millionaires around me because I turned them into something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're being an impact in your neighborhood, and
right.
Yeah.
If I know how to do it, I'm going to teach you how to do it. It's like business should be like tying shoes. If your little brother can't tie shoes, and under God's eyes, we all related. So when I say your little brother, like we brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know your mom, don't know your cousin, but under the Creator eyes, you my brother. So business is like tying shoes. I know how to make shirts and run up a bag. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna charge you.
There used to be this. Like you said, there's a lot of pride in the streets. There's a lot of people who it's that scarcity mentality where they ain't enough to go around.
Right,
but
it's not universal.
But there's more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like clothing. There's tons of different kinds of, and not only that, but just within a bunch of different businesses and just bunch having of different, that. Yeah.
Too many people.
Yeah. And what I love about it is, like you said, rest in peace to the dead, but with the pandemic coming, it closed down a lot of things, but it also started up a lot of silver linings. We had a Block to School event back in August, and we gave out 1,000 book bags with school supplies for all the kids. And with that, we got in touch with another nonprofit organization called JKL Smiles. She's a dental hygienist. She started her own because she got furloughed from her job, so she started her own nonprofit organization where she just gives out dental hygiene kits and like knowledge for kids to keep up with their dental hygiene. And she supplied 1,000 dental hygiene kits to each bag, and it's stuff like that. Those silver linings that are coming out of the COVID and everything going on.
Right.
And this is just another example of people being innovators and coming up with things. And like you said, that dream changed from mansions to getting my brother out here to come up with me, because that's just a huge.
It's like what makes you happy. It was like, wow, like it was like to see my brothers used to sell drugs. I got 3 brothers that used to sell drugs. They sell clothes now. You know what I mean? I taught them what machines. I taught them how to cut it, how to peel it, where to get it wholesale. You know what I mean? How to color coordinate, what people like the most. And it's like, they sold dope before. They haven't touched that in 3 years plus.
That's
like
big.
They living off clothes.
And what brought you to that breaking point, if you don't mind me asking, and you don't mind sharing? You broke down, you cried, you figured like,
I think it was my son, my 2-year-old, we were squatting in the house. I'm 30 years old. I've been hustling since I was 13. I never seen a brick. Never had no fly chain, fly car, took fly trips. And it was like that. I just invested 17 years into the streets. And I'm 30 years old with a 2-year-old. We're squatting in the house. And that was it for me. It was like, yo.
Just had nothing to show for it.
It's like, the streets don't love me, yo. It's like, wow, I love y'all. You know what I mean? I love y'all enough to like keep trying this. And it was like I always knew that God was real. And at that night I knew I wasn't living right. So I said, I'll live right if you just tell me what to do. And the dream couldn't got clearer, man. Green heart, red dollar sign, put this on clothes, forget everything you know. I forgot everything. I forgot the calendar. I don't celebrate no holidays. None. No birthday. My son's 7. Ask him what's Christmas. He be like, every day Christmas. We at Walmart every other day. Every day's Christmas. I call my mom randomly, Happy Mother's Day. You know what I mean? You be like, yo, what's today? Tuesday? I don't know. It's today my day. You know what I mean? So it's like when I forgot everything I know, I forgot the street code. I forgot the way of what's cool. I forgot holidays. I forgot what's greedy. If somebody does something to you, revenge is a must. Like it's like my homie you killed my homie. I understand now. If I go kill you, my homie not happy in heaven. My homie probably sad in heaven because I'm probably gonna get locked up for that shit.
And it's an endless cycle.
It's an endless cycle. So it's like when I forgot everything I knew, I cut my friends off. People I love for 20 years. And look, man, we different. That shit ain't do nothing for me. It's working for you. It's not working for me. I'm gonna go this way. I love you, bro. Don't call my phone. I'm gonna get back with you.
And no hard feelings? You ain't depressed? Nothing like that?
No hard, nah. I think prayer kept me afloat, man. It's like the best company to keep is God, the Spirit. You know what I mean? It's like no Bible, no Torah, no Quran, just one-on-one. You know what I mean? And in the way it guided me, if you knew some of the stories of how I got to the Dream Chasers, how I got to this celebrity, how I got to that celebrity, and then just staying consistent. We sold our food stamps. We sold our WIC checks. We went without eating just to get a box full of hoodies just to show up on the Dream Chasers and give them all away. Come back home, my baby mom snapping. We ain't got no food. You gave away all the clothes. This shit ain't working. And just keep praying. And we found something to eat that night.
You kept the course.
And just kept going. I never went back to the trap. Never borrowed money from drug dealers. Never just kept flipping food stamps, bro. And kept enough product just to be able to stay afloat for like the first year. And then when Meek and O'Malley and Lil B hopped off the jet, and it was on from there. The money started rolling from the streets. And even in the streets, as we made money, it was still hard. It was like business was new. I'd had no education on business. So the real money came this year. You know what I mean? It's like, however all the people in them streets got that money this year, they came to me. The 5 years of being consistent, of having fly clothes and giving away a lot, when they got their money this year, they came to me. You know what I mean? It's like I ain't got no better way to explain how I ran up this money this year. It's like, yeah, because of COVID, right? But COVID ain't give me no direct money. COVID gave the people of my community money, and they spent it with me.
That's big. That's another thing. You know, you up in these local businesses, you know, kind of getting them started and making them accountable for the money that you're giving them. A lot of people. I had another podcast interview with a guy. His name is Mike View. He's got pancakes and protein shakes. He's got his own page, and all he does is he eats local. He refuses to eat at chain restaurants. He don't do nothing unless it's local, you know, mom and pop shop owned.
That's heavy.
And yeah, exactly. And what you're doing right now, like you rock local clothing. You keeping the money in the neighborhood,
right?
And you know, people always want, especially in society now, you know, Instagram, and they want to flex with the hottest chains or the hottest name brand, this and that. But the older I get, or the more I see the things that like you're doing and the things that Mike View's doing, and other people who are supporting local, like especially now during COVID, where people are just struggling, like to stay afloat. If you buy local, you're just keeping that in your neighborhood, keeping that money circulating in your neighborhood is just that's a huge thing.
Is a good. We got potential to be the new corporate America.
Yes, I seen that. You were talking about putting corporate America on the back burner and becoming that stepping up. So what brought your ideas to doing that instead of, you know what? I know you said you were blessed, you know, the blessing came and your dreams changed, but like, what was the progress? You know, how did that how did that change? Was it overnight? Was it like eventually you started seeing, oh, this is real, and you wanted to change your ways, or?
Definitely wasn't overnight. I think the question is, what was the progress? What was what was part of the process? What made you
change those dreams from? I mean, I know you touched on it, but what? Yeah,
okay.
You know?
I think it was. I'm circling these blocks for about 4.5, 5 years straight. I'm dealing with the same people. You got a 9 to 5. You wake up, you go to work, you deal with whatever you deal with, the drama in the office. Then you go home, and then there's life. You go to sleep. That wasn't my job. I'm in the streets, so I'm seeing the relationship troubles with mommy and daddy. I'm seeing the young youth that's growing up being a teenager and jumping right into the Johnny and shooting his gun. I'm seeing my mom and pop going through it over the daughter that's on heroin. I'm doing 12 to 16 hours a day on the streets walking, duffel bag. So I'm seeing all these family problems. You know what I mean? With the people that I'm serving. I mean, so I'm not just in taking the supervisor in my ear like, yeah, do this. I got this trenches and all their problems. I'm seeing them hands on because I'm right there and like, damn.
Right in your face, yeah.
So this 7 days a week, 4 years straight, I'm out here every day and taking all this. And I think from wanting to make things better, it was times where I came to a block, somebody was spazzing out about something they lost. I got $2,500 on me. He just lost $300 in work that once somebody stole from him. Now he ready to go shoot something. Pull him to the side. Yo, look, bro, there go what you lost right there. Leave that shit alone. That shit over. You know what I mean? It was like I wanted to help. It was just in me. It was like, I don't know. That's just a one way of helping, but I couldn't help everything that was going on. So when I could have, I did. Damn, you know what? Take these 20 hoodies. That's for y'all. Don't worry about it. Fix that. That's for y'all. I gave away a car for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I do it every Thanksgiving. I started last Thanksgiving. I gave away my Grand Marquise. Now, this was before COVID came.
Mm-hmm.
This was November of 2019. There was no COVID, right? I gave away the car, and I'm going to tell you who got it. A single mom got it that was an entrepreneur. She was a caterer. She was a chef. But she had like 3 kids, right? But when I decided to give away the car, I had no money for a new car yet. I was okay in business. Like I was staying afloat. I was all right. You know what I mean? But my lady who at the time was upset with me, like, yo, how you giving away a car? We don't want God. I said, God gonna make a way. Watch. Take me to the dealer tomorrow so you get me a new car. Cosign. She like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You ain't supposed to be giving away no car. You don't got. I said, God gonna make a way. You ain't got to go.
It's
cool.
the same hoodie situation.
Same shit. Gave away the car. Right? Went to the dealer the next day, and with a 540 credit score, they gave me a brand new van to leave the lot with.
You don't ever worry that you get too in over your head?
Nah. Because I came from not knowing God at all to like, man,
this is everything.
You wouldn't believe me when I tell you when I look at this money, man, and be like, nah, it's not 100 mil. You know, some people say, oh, well, 100,000 ain't no money. Well, 100,000 is a lot of money.
Some people never see it.
100,000 is a lot of money.
That was my next question. What would you consider success?
A block after block in our neighborhood that buy from each other. Corner store got soda and chips. Nah. Rosie got soda, chips, Newports, bread, everything. Only thing good from the corner store is milk and eggs and maybe bacon. But such and such on the block, he a barber. He cuts the whole hair. Everybody house on the block, he cuts the hair. It's 10 clothing lines on the block. We all buy clothes from these people right here. Success to me is watching my neighborhood become the new corporate America. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to pay my bills. I'm going to take trips to Miami. I'm going to get a Rollie. I can lease a nice S5 or a Range. I can get the things that I actually wanted. I understand that I don't need a yacht. I was just dreaming. It was like, that's what I want because that's what I thought was life. And then
it's what we see. We see it on TV. We see everybody with the nice things, and we're like, I think that would look good if I had it, you know.
And it's really not that. I bought a pair of sneakers that I wanted so bad, and when I put them on, after I won one time, it was like, it's not even that.
Yeah. People think they want things until they get them.